Hey guys, this is Emerald Fire, and welcome to part 3 of the calculator project. As promised, in this episode I will be adding support for negative numbers to my subtractor, but instead of having it already built like I did in the previous 2 episodes, this time I'm going to build it on camera, because this shouldn't take too long, and it'll be interesting to go through the steps with you guys. But before I go any further, let me just correct something that I did in my last video. There was a little bug with my subtractor. This comparator right here was on this setting, but it actually needs to be on this setting, or else when you try to take a -1, it doesn't work because this has to be greater than this in this case for it to cancel out, but it was actually the same since this is providing a signal strength of 1. So if you just switch it to subtract mode, that will fix it, and I'll give a demonstration. Let's first do it in the bugged out way. We'll do 0 minus 1, like this. If you would just do this right now, it should come up as a 9 here, with the carry out continuing over to here as 1, but there is no carry out here, and there is no 9 here. But if we go ahead and flip it to subtract mode, all is well. So now that that's done, I will get to building the negative number support. I have just cloned my subtractor over here. There's 2 of them because I need to test it with carry over multiple subtractors. And I'm just going to get rid of all these indicators, and I'm going to add it right along on the end. So the way this is going to work is, if there is a carry out from the last subtractor, it's going to go into negative number mode, and it will activate this system. And what I'm going to do for that is take the output from the magenta wool, which is the output block, and I'm going to split it into 2 signals. One will be carried through, but the comparator will be disabled if it's in negative mode, and the other will subtract the signal strength from 10, which will be disabled if it's not in negative number mode. So I'll take this right here, and then we'll split it using a block, and we have to be careful not to let the signal strength decay. And let's see, on top we'll put a dot of redstone, and on the bottom we can put a comparator. And let's see, up here, now we'll need to subtract this from 10, so we'll need a sideways comparator. We'll need to point that into a comparator going sideways, or this should do. We'll put comparator right here, and subtract mode, and let's get out a furnace. I don't have one in here, so we'll get this here, and I'll just put this right here, and now we'll need to fill it up to 10, which is 2 stacks, because there's 3 stacks here and each one represents 5. And now that has a signal strength of 10 minus whatever this is. And let's see. Now, so this will be non-negative mode, and this will be negative mode, and now we just have to hook it up to this right here. So we want to have a signal strength that will cancel out either this or this, so the signal strength has to be greater than 10 in this case, or actually it just has to be 10 in this case, and also at least 10 in this case, or 9 if we need it, but let's see if it comes to that. So we'll just take this around here, and need this, and this. Okay, so let's see, I need a repeater here, and some redstone here, and that will do it for that. Oh wait, let's see, if it is in negative mode, then that should not be cancelled out, so we'll need to put a torch right there. So let's do this. That's good. And then follow that through. need to get that down there without interfering with that redstone. So, let's see. Now there's got to be a better way of doing this. Let's bring the repeater down here. Like so. And that needs to be a block with a torch on it. So let's just put the torch here. And that signal goes there. And then we'll bring it down with another torch like this, and that will go into there. And that should do it. So now we need to just carry this through. We can put a block here. It will put a signal strength down here if this comparator is activated, but that doesn't matter at all because if this comparator is active, so is this torch. So that won't matter. And then let's see, we can put a block here, and let's get a half slab here, and then let's see, let's do this. Okay, and then this can be the output, and then because this will decay by 1 going down there, we're just going to add one more signal strength here, and we can't do that with a furnace because that only goes up to 10, so I'll use a hopper instead. Point the hopper into there, and let's see, we need a signal strength of 11, so that's, each of these counts as 3. So one more would be 12, so instead, let's see, 8 ender pearls do it. Let's go test that. So to test that, I'll just go over here and put down a comparator. This, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 8 ender pearls, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, let's see. Nope, that only gives a signal strength of 10, so probably need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And let's see if that does it. Yes, okay. So we'll just use 12 ender pearls and 3 water bottles. So go down here and there, like that. Perfect. So that should work on this side, and now we'll need to copy that over on this side and bring that signal over here. So let's just build this up real quick, and a comparator here, and okay. One, 2, 3, and 12. Got it. And then this will go here, here, like so. And let me just get some magenta wool, and I can denote that as the output. So let's just put this here, and there we go. And I'll fix this as well. Okay. And we should be done. Of course we'll need to carry around the signal, so I can go get on that now. Bring this down here. And all we need to do is carry this signal across. So where can we do that? We can probably just go, let's see, I'd like to keep it within 3 high, so where can I bring this? I could bring it along here. I could use half slabs like this. I actually don't need that. And then carry it along as such, And this will affect it. So I'll just put this here like that. That should do it. And then block here and this. Alright, so what we need is this signal going into that comparator and then the negated signal of that going into this one. So that should not be a problem. We'll carry it around here. Need a full block here and another slab here. Let's see, this is 15, 14, 13, 12. Perfect. And then let's get a torch, so this should be a full block like this, and then just bring this down here. That. And, yeah, then I'll have to put the torch over here. That's not a problem. 15, 14, 13, 12. Nope, all good. And block this off. And I think we're done. So let's get our indicator lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put these all down. There we go. Add some redstone along here. And do the same for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Okay, good. And done. Alright, let's test it out. So let's go with 4 minus 12. That should get a nice negative 8. 4 minus 12. You know what? That gives an 8 and an extra 1 over here. That shouldn't be happening. Let's see. Why is that happening? Because of this. Oh. Okay. Well. I see. Okay. So if this wasn't even here, then it would have what we have here is it's like a negative 0 because it's going all the way up to 10. So that's not good. Alright, how could we fix this? Okay, well, I'm gonna think about this. I'll be right back. So after thinking about it, I remembered that I'm not subtracting each digit from 10, I'm subtracting the whole thing from 100 in this case, but the whole thing, however many digits the subtractor has, in that many zeros and a 1 at the beginning of the number. So there are 2 digits here, so that will be 2 zeros, and then a 1 over there. But this can be done using simplified logic by just implementing a carryout system for this part. So what I'm going to do here is get rid of these indicator lights. I can put them back when I'm finished, but I'll need the space for now. And this magenta wool will no longer be the output because we're going to have to subtract 1 from it if there is a carryout to be done. So we'll fill all this in and then change this back to normal sandstone. Okay, and now this. So we'll get a comparator on subtraction mode right here and here, and basically if there is an input at all, then it'll subtract it from the comparator. So if this was a signal strength of 0 right here, then it wouldn't subtract anything from this one here. So how I'm going to do that is by using this right here, because if this is a signal, actually no, I shouldn't do that, because this can be a signal strength of 1 and this be 0. So I'm actually going to use this output right here. So this will be the output from that right there, but I'm also going to borrow it over here and see, you know what? Let's extend the output like this. Okay, and then actually, no, we want any output at all. So this is going to be the solution, so I'll mark that with magenta wool. But if there's any output at all, I'll take that repeater and let's see, we will bring it around here, and this needs to have a signal strength of 1. So if this is anything at all, we'll need a comparator pointing into here, giving a signal strength of 1 from something that is disabled when this is off. So we'll get a torch here, right? Yeah. Or, yeah, okay. We'll use the torch, and then, but first let's get this here, and then I need a comparator to give that signal strength. So I'll put this here, and comparator can be, let me get that half slab. Comparator can be here, and the torch won't affect the comparator from this. But if there's an output when it's on, that means it needs to subtract 1. So we actually want this going into the comparator. Or wait, no, we're going to use a torch, right? So put this here, and now I'll just get, let's see, a furnace will do, and this here with just 1 redstone dust. Perfect. So let's get that magenta wool and mark the output. Oops. Okay, good. That should do it. And then if this were to be repeated, it would do the same thing, output from here and bring it over to there. But we actually don't need that right now. But for the sake of cloning it later, let's put this half into, let's see what's there. So what's in line with here would be just that redstone dust and the block on top. That's good. Now we can just clone it nice and evenly. And let's bring back the indicator lights and test this thing out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fill all this in. And redstone. Okay, good. Now let's do the same here. There we go. Okay, so we have a -8, and the fact that it's negative will be denoted by this torch right here. So if we wanted to, this could be the negative output right here. So this, yeah, we don't need that. Let's get this block. And here is our negative sign. Just put that in the ground there. So that can be the negative sign. Let's just mark that with this negative sign. Good. Now let's try some other numbers. So -8 works. And let's try a positive number. So right now we have 4 minus 12. Let's do 4 minus 2. That'll be +2. That is good. That's what we want. And now let's try 4 minus 9. That should get a negative 5. Yes, sir. Now let's go into the double-digit negatives. And 4 minus 29. That should get us a negative 25. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. So, it looks like we're done here, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this process. I know I do. It's really fun figuring all this stuff out. But I'll hope you will join in next time. Let's see, next time I guess we can add the adders and subtractors together to form one unit. Or we could look into the multiplication unit, but that's going to be pretty complicated. I do have something in mind for that, but I can get into that later. So, we'll find out what the next episode is when I make it. Alright, I'll see you next time. Oh, I was wrong! What is this? What is happening? I just went to turn off the inputs, and this is the one I hit last, and then it started going crazy. So if I turn this off, it'll stop doing that. If I turn it on, oh my gosh. Alright, what the heck? What the heck, man? What is going on here? It's gotta be something... Oh, what? What the what? Is this even... This might not even be a problem with the negative numbers thing. This might be a problem with this. Let's go over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. You know what? This video is long enough. I'll fix that in time for the next episode. Yeah. I'll tell you what it is when I fix it. See ya.